So, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about, you want to know the reason why people don't give a damn about SAG-AFTRA, or why people don't care about the writer's strike, or if Hollywood's burning. And the reason why is crap like the Secret Invasion director saying that he doesn't care about the criticisms, and it's not their job to make things for the fans. The same thing for like The Witcher, where they decided that, hey, Henry Cavill is doing too much. He's always trying to change what we're trying to do because we want to do something completely different than what the actual source material is. WB, let's fire Henry Cavill. Let's hire James Gunn for our DC universe. Reboot our DC universe. Keep Amber Heard and keep Ezra Miller, but get rid of everybody else that people want to see. Fire Zack Snyder after his daughter had a tragic death in the family. My Adventures with Superman, Lois Lane and Jimmy being race swapped and gender swapped changes for unnecessary reasons. The Little Mermaid, the movie was completely dog crap, lazy CGI, black Ariel for no goddamn reason. If you didn't like it, you were a racist. John Kent turning him gay and then trying to push that. Finally, we got a gay Superman, which went on the news, and people were like, this isn't very American. And if you didn't like it, you were the problem. Comic book stores going out of business because they can't sell the dog garbage crap that people, that Marvel and DC have been selling. Playing with people's emotions with the variant covers, tricking people into buying used artwork. Marvel having a brand new event that interrupts your brand new reboot of your new continuity for your comic books. Let's see, having a Halloween movie come out during the summer and get confused that people didn't go and watch it, even though it's a Halloween themed movie. Why would they? Making half of the male characters in shows get replaced by females, and wonder why males aren't showing up to the movies. The media telling women they don't need to be moms, they don't need to be wives. You don't need no man. Men are trash anyway. We don't need men. All that kind of nonsense. Let's see what else is happening. Disney arguing with Florida's politics and trying to tell them how they gonna run the state, when it's like, Disney, you don't run shit. Your entertainment business. Bob Iger is upsetting the celebrities from Aftra. Like, you see all of the shit that I'm saying right about now. Video games. Let's make the female characters ugly, and let's take two franchises, Horizon Forbidden West and The Last of Us Part 2, and being told that they're not fun games anymore. Games aren't supposed to be fun apparently anymore. Lose money. They still haven't made back the budget for The Last of Us Part 2 or Horizon Forbidden West. I wonder why you haven't. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a pile on, and you wonder why nobody cares. Shit like this, everything that I'm saying, is the reason why Hollywood is failing. It's the reason why people do not care. It's the reason why people want this shit to fail. Because of everything I'm saying right about now. You literally got the director of Secret Invasion stating that he doesn't care what anyone has to say. Don't care about the fans' reception, because what did he say? It is our job to fulfill the expectation, or to tell a story that we're telling. Well, yeah, actually, it is your job to actually fulfill our expectation. Why wouldn't I want to have an expectation of having a show called Secret Invasion be similar to Secret Invasion when you had literally a cartoon show called Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes that literally did the same thing. Like, what are we saying right about now? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. We talking stupid right about now. Let's not kid ourselves. If a TV show can do it and adapt it almost as faithfully as possible, why couldn't a show do it? Then, it retcons so many things in the film franchise, and you wonder why people are just like, what the hell is this shit? Because it's stupid. And then another thing too, what's that saying that they like to say, if you don't, from our best friend Kelly Sudicani, if you don't like my politics, don't buy my books. Done. We stopped buying y'all shit a long time ago, and now this shit is blowing up in your face. The Witcher producer trying to blame Henry Cavill, talking about he was just doing too much. No, he wasn't doing too much. You were doing too much. You literally had the source material right in front of your goddamn face, and instead you wanted to do some female empowerment thing. Like, I don't know anything about The Witcher. I don't know nothing about The Witcher at all. You couldn't have paid me enough to even read or play the Witcher game. But when they said Henry Cavill was playing the Witcher, and I had said, I don't know nothing about it, but my man Henry Cavill is in there, I'm following. You know what I'm saying? That's what got me interested in The Witcher. And then for y'all to fucking bullshit him was completely asinine. And like, I when I was watching the show, I was like, honestly, no offense, I don't give a damn about half these goddamn characters, and I don't understand why we're focusing on them. Why we ain't focusing on my man Henry Cavill? That's what I was showing up for. You know what I'm saying? You know, like how Anna, that Star Wars girl, say that her uterus bust open for Henry Cavill. Well, that's what I was there for. You know what I'm saying? I was there for Henry Cavill because it's Henry Cavill. The man is a charming, awesome, muscle-bound nerd that I follow. All right? The man is awesome. And every role he does is awesome. It's just that the studios bullshit him all the fucking time. Even with Superman. The man is perfect as Superman. And yet we're gonna get rid of him for somebody who's a few years younger than him? Like, for what reason? That man is in the best shape of his life. And he looks like come on now. If I need a Superman, there you go. There you go. But no, we can't have that. We need to get Diet Henry Cavill. You get what I'm saying? All of this stuff is completely asinine. You can't blame me. You can't blame the fans for not liking bullshit when y'all keep delivering bullshit. Now y'all on a strike, and you expect us to what? Cry for you? You expect us to root for you? No, I don't give a damn about nothing. And then even then, you even try to shame Stephen Amell, who recently has said that he doesn't stand with the writer's strike because he doesn't agree. He doesn't think that it's great to stop working because that's not going to get the studio's attention. That's going to get them to ignore you, and then they're going to find other people who are going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And he's right. But yet, y'all trying to shame him, talking about he wasn't standing with his fellow actors. He doesn't have to. Because if you guys know his fucking story, y'all know that when he first started, when he was part of it, he lost most of his money because of those crappy ass contracts. And when he tried to use the union to fight for it, he couldn't get the shit. So again, why people talking about, oh, he has all this money? No, he really doesn't, because he lost a lot of his money due to the shady contracts that was set up by the union. Oh, y'all forgot about that. Y'all didn't want to talk about that. How he was crapped out of a lot of his money, and then when he tried to go to the union about it, they couldn't do nothing about it. So again, talk what y'all know, not what you don't know. But he's like, why would you? Why would you defend this nonsense? Oh, we're complaining that Bob Iger is making 20 million a year, and he just renovated his home for 20 million. Okay, and he's a CEO of a fucking company. Guess what? That's usually what happens when the CEO of a company makes money. Like, y'all don't understand how that works. Like, come on now. He's a CEO. You are work for hire, just like I'm work for hire in the real world. When I go home, I get my check. I don't get residuals. If I don't make enough or whatever, guess what? Since y'all was complaining about insurance or whatever and stuff like that, I'm gonna give y'all a little secret. I pay for my own insurance. Out of pocket. Out of pocket. I pay for my own insurance and everything. All the coverage and stuff like that. Yes, my job gives it to me if I want it. But I don't want it. Because the reason why I don't want it is because last time when I lost my last job, I lost all of that. So, no thank you. I decided that I wasn't going to depend on a job to cover me for the important shit. So I decided to get my own insurance. That's something that a lot of you guys need to do. It doesn't matter if you make too much, too less, or whatever. You just have to bite the bullet and just do it. That's what I do. I do my own thing outside of my job because I do not want to heavily rely on my job. So if I lost my job, I'm still covered. My family is still covered under things because I made the decision to do everything out of pocket instead of relying on my job. You get what I'm saying? Now that doesn't work for everybody, and that's understandable. But this whole need of we need more money, we need better residuals, we need better pay and stuff like that. I'm sorry, in the real world, once you do your job and you get paid once for it, that's it. That's it. And again, another thing too is when we were all struggling, when the American people, people in general, were losing their jobs and everything or whatever and stuff like that. Most of y'all celebrities, Hollywood could give two rats ass about us. I'm just being honest. Could give two rats ass about us. And now y'all striking in what? You want us to stand in solidarity with you? No. For what reason? For what reason? Because let's say we do stand in solidarity with y'all. All y'all gonna do is after y'all finally get yourselves together, y'all gonna go back making the same material where y'all trash the fans, trash the source material, talk about how terrible men are, try to uplift LGBT and minorities, talk about diversity and inclusion and all that bullshit that don't nobody want to hear about. I do not need to get preached to by Hollywood about what's right and what's wrong. Your job is to dance, monkey, dance. That's what your job is. So shut the fuck up, entertain me, and if you can't do that, you need to find another damn job. You really do. Because this shit is getting tiring. Y'all hate us, but then y'all want our money, and then y'all want to support y'all when shit like this happens. For all I care, Hollywood can go to hell and back and never return. There is hundreds of thousand materials out there in the world that is not current that I can go back and watch. You know what I'm saying? There are so many classic movies and shows that I was introduced through my grandma, because my grandma likes to watch a lot of old school stuff, and then she has some DVDs and VHSs and stuff like that. So I can always go back and watch that. And even then, with the streaming services, I can always watch stuff from other countries. I mean, grandma got me watching K-dramas with her right about now, too. Last time it was telenovelas, and then her regular stories. So I got things to occupy my time other than that. And then I got anime and manga, and I got old school comic books that I haven't been reading, that I've been trying to get into reading. I'm trying to start back drawing again. You know what I'm saying? Doing a little bit of life drawings and stuff like that. Doing a little bit of nude art or whatever for the audience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing things. There's other things to keep me occupied besides the current stuff, because a lot of the current shit sucks. It really does. And it's not, y'all not helping yourselves by trying to attack your fellow actor, attack the fans, and then attack the CEO of the studio that you're begging money from. Make it make sense. How you gonna beg me for money and then call me, insult me, and then expect me to try to work with you? Really? I see y'all didn't think this plan through, huh? You didn't think that plan through. You know? All of this nonsense is byproduct of you, Hollywood. Until y'all step back and realize it's y'all fault, it's no one else's fault, you'll never get nowhere. The actors, the writers, the studios, everybody need to realize in Hollywood, you are the problem. And until you realize it, ain't shit gonna get better for you. And don't expect fans to bail y'all out. Yeah, there are some weirdos who are doing it, but let's be honest, those are mostly keyboard warriors. Nobody give a damn about that, motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers can't even support y'all when y'all make changes for their asses. Like, come on now, get out of here with that shit. You have incompetence at almost every level in these companies, mainly DC and Warner Brothers, honestly. The other studios got a little bit of issues, but mainly Warner Brothers and Disney, morons. Everybody there are idiots. Like they be having golden gooses right there, and then they say, no, fuck that, we gonna do our own thing. Who the fuck cares about fan expectation? Who cares about what fans want? Nobody gives a damn. They don't know what you're talking about. But we're gonna listen to Twitter though. Because we don't want to upset Twitter. So if I can't expect y'all to do y'all jobs where y'all can give me something entertaining, like Secret Invasion, since the director was like, why do I care? Who cares? Once I do it, it is what it is. I'm not going to try. It's not my job to make something to exceed the expectation of the fans. Yes, actually, that is your job. That is definitely your damn job. You won't even do that. You won't even do that. So I don't get it. I don't get it. All I know is y'all trying to blame the wrong people for this nonsense, and it's not our fault. It is Hollywood's fault. Y'all keep talking about how much y'all hate us as fans. You hate us as people. You always want to talk about how we need to change this, change that, do this, do that. No, fuck you, fuck y'all. Y'all go and change your damn selves, or y'all can continue to burn for all we care. And I understand before somebody be like, well, think of the little people. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Guess what happens when the big people at top fuck up? It fucks the little people over. That's what happens. Again, welcome to the real world. And until the little people speak up about that shit, it's gonna always be like that. A lot of y'all had opportunities to speak out, speak up, defend the fans, defend the material or whatever. You didn't. Y'all was just going by what you're doing and stuff like that. This is what happens. Remember the old saying, all it takes is one bad apple to spoil the bunch. Y'all let several bad apples spoil the bunch when you knew it wasn't right to begin with, but you decided not to speak out. Sometimes you gotta speak out, especially in Hollywood. It doesn't matter if it gets you blacklisted or something. You got to speak out, or risk losing your job in the long run, like a lot of you guys are now, because nobody wanted to speak up, nobody wanted to defend the fans, nobody wanted to defend the source material. Everybody was in agreement or whatever. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like I don't know what to tell y'all. It sucks that a lot of people behind the scenes, the camera crew, all that stuff, the set builders and all that kind of stuff. It is sad. It truly is sad that you guys that you guys are losing your job and you can't do anything. But at the same time, look at the industry you're working in. You know what I'm saying? Is this worth the stress and the pain to go through? You know what I'm talking about? Especially when you have a lot of your actors, producers, writers, directors, people, even some people behind the cameras was telling fans to get over themselves. Fuck you. We don't need you. We don't want you. If you don't like it, don't watch it. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all hate us so bad that y'all fuck yourselves up in the end, and you have nobody to blame but yourself. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.